Hello, I'm the mayor of Rancho, Palos Verdes, California. We are honored to join Sakura City in the Sister City Cultural Exchange webinar series. Together we will share stories from across the ocean that connect our communities and citizens. We hope you enjoy today's presentation in English and Japanese.
Good afternoon, welcome Sakura City. I'm Dave Bradley, Mayor Pro Tem of the City of Rancho Palos Verdes, welcoming you to my house. And what we're going to do this afternoon is a real Southern California Santa Maria barbecue, which involves tri-tip beef on open coals. So this is a oak hickory fire that we're going to be smoking these pieces of tri-tip low and slow for the next roughly hour to hour and a half to get it very tender and ready to eat. And then we're going to have what I hope to have, or hope to be, is a really nice Southern California barbecue. So my family will join us. I've invited some friends over. So we'll have some wine from here in California, as well as this tri-tip and a Santa Maria barbecue. Santa Maria barbecue comes from up in Santa Maria, which is north of Los Angeles. It's a farming agricultural area that's famous for wine and Santa Maria barbecue. And they smoke a lot of Santa Maria barbecue up there. Now we're going to get cooking, and a little bit about the recipe. There is a dry rub on here, salt, pepper, and then a secret blend of spices that we rub on here. And we do that and keep it dry, which will precipitate a crust over both sides of the meat to keep the moisture and the juiciness in, but allow it to fully cook, and cook low and slow. We have applewood smoking chips in the grill, as well as oak and hickory wood to give it a nice smoky flavor as we continue to smoke it. So now we put it on and we're going to sear it. So it'll be a little hotter at the beginning so we can start to get that crust, that nice bark on the meat. And then we'll come back and flip it at about the 30-minute mark, and then we'll get the other side done. And we'll do that for about 20-25 minutes. We'll check the temperature about halfway through. I'm going to put in some grilling thermometers right now so we can monitor the temperature of the meat remotely and monitor the temperature of the barbecue. So we'll be back to check on the meat in about a half hour. We'll let it set. We'll let it start to warm up. We'll start getting that bark on the bottom side. This is being done over indirect heat as opposed to direct heat because we want to keep it low and slow. This is a meat that is, if you cook it really fast, it'll have a tendency to be tough. But if you do it low and slow, it'll break down the internal fibers and it'll come out and taste like butter. So hopefully in about an hour and a half, we'll have butter. Welcome back. It's time for the flip. Let's see how she's looking. Ah, perfect. Once again, you know, what we're trying to do here is do it slow and steady. So we are cooking it at a relatively a low temperature, and then making sure that we don't cook it too quickly, and allowing it to break down the internal toughness of the meat, so we have a nice buttery, medium rare to medium steak when we get done. So the tri-tip is derived from the shape of the meat. It looks like a triangle. So that's the cut, made famous up in Santa Maria. It used to be considered not a desirable piece of meat until folks figured out that cooking it very low, slow, over an open fire, you could tenderize it and it would become delicious. So once we get this out, we let it rest. We're going to cut it very thinly across the grain, and we're going to serve it up for our Santa Maria barbecue. Thanks, and we'll be back when we finish. So now let's see what our Santa Maria tri-tip looks like. We're going to take this in the house, let it rest for about 20 minutes with a tent, foil tent on it. Then I'll slice it up, and I'll be having a barbecue out here on the deck with my family and some friends and some city colleagues. Thank you for joining us. I can't wait for another opportunity to come back to Sakura City. I miss you. I miss Japan. Have a wonderful day and have a great year. Can't wait to see you soon. Thank you.